couple questions about how this product really works in the body. And so my first question is pretty simple. You have a vast background in cardiovascular health. And can you tell us a little bit about this molecule, this nitric oxide that's out there that we talk about, and what does that really do in our bodies?
Yeah, thanks. I'd love to. So, nitric oxide is really a physiological compound that's inside our bodies. And what it does is it helps dilate blood vessels, known as vasodilation. The cardiovascular system it really plays the most crucial role, not only in our lives, but in our health and our mental well being in every area of our life. And the nitric oxide, and then our arteries really play a role in the transportation of oxygen and nutrient rich blood in every single part of our bodies, from our hair to our skin, our nails, our organs, tissues, and cells, any part that you can think of. Um, Nitric oxide is really the enabler that allows adequate amounts of these nutrients and oxygen to reach these various parts of our bodies via the cardiovascular system. And as the video alluded to, as we age, as we get older, and we make choices not only in our diet, in our active or inactive lifestyle, and just through the aging process, our cardiovascular systems and arteries will experience a natural decline in this nitric oxide production. And coupled with a narrowing of our arteries, that may have come from what's known as atherosclerotic plaquing. It's really a buildup in our arteries that impedes and obstructs oxygen and blood flow from really getting through to our extremities. And again, everything from our hair, skin, nails, our eyes, our lives depend on our cardiovascular system. So it's really important that we um, understand the cardiovascular system and just how important it really is.
I love that. And I think that just shows us the power of NO and the role that it plays in the body. Now let's move on, because that we all know. I do want to highlight maybe, and you can talk through a couple of those ingredients that were mentioned. And I know these are active ingredients that really play a role in improving the cardiovascular health of as you take this product. So maybe share just a couple ideas you have on the active ingredients that are in this that you feel like will play a role.
Sure, thanks. So the beetroot is one of them, and the beetroot is really derived from the root of a beet plant. And the way I look at the beetroot is it's really a nutritional powerhouse that's rich in nitrate, folate, potassium, and vitamin C. So there are so many benefits to beetroot, but the one that I think of that is so important is its ability to convert nitrate into nitric oxide. And by doing that, it really leads to this vasodilation in our body. And that may help lower blood pressure, increase oxygen to our cells and other parts of our body. Um, Another active ingredient is quercetin, and we've all heard that expression, an apple a day keeps a doctor away. That's my favorite. So really, quercetin, I think, it's a plant pigment that's found in various foods like apples, berries, onions, and green tea. And really, they contain antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties that aid in the reduction of internal inflammation in our bodies. They may help control our blood sugar levels, and really, they promote a healthier heart. And then another one is L-citrulline. And this one is an amino acid. It increases the plasma levels of arginine, which aids in ammonia recycling and nitric oxide metabolism. What does that mean, right? Everyone's thinking, what does that mean? Really, it helps with the urea cycle with that process. And really what that means is it gets rid of the waste in our body that our bodies don't need through the urea cycle or process. And it also simultaneously helps with vasodilation. So that one is it's very important to have in there. Again, getting rid of the waste things we don't want and helping increase blood flow in the areas that we do need it.
I love that, and that's powerful. And so my maybe my last question is just today, you may not know this, today is when we actually start shipping out this product. So people are going to start receiving this product in their homes. And my question would be, what can people expect? What would be the overall wellness and cardiovascular health? What's going to happen as they kind of start to take this product?
I really appreciate that question. Again, when we look at somebody, okay, so when I was in grad school, we had different schools of doctrine that we would study. And one of them was called the Egoscue method, right? We would look at a person's body and we would look at their loading joints. And if someone would come in and maybe a shoulder was dropped, we would know what you're doing here is affecting other parts of your body. It's the same thing with the cardiovascular system. We can look at a body and we can say, how does their skin look? What about their hair, their nails? It's important. It's just as important on the outside, what we're doing on the outside, as what we're doing on the inside of our body. So Prime is a thoughtful product by Healthy Home with a lot of consideration for overall health and well-being, starting from the inside out. So it's not too late to, if you've made some poor choices in your life, it's not too late to start taking today. Every little bit adds up to a compounding effect over time. So I say get your Prime today, start taking it, start living a healthier lifestyle, one product at a time. And I personally really like the delivery method of Prime. It's a direct to mouth, so it's sublingual. It works pretty much on impact in the mouth. It gets right into your bloodstream. It goes right into your bloodstream and really starts working right away. You can feel the difference when you take Prime and overall health and well-being.
Dr. Jamie, it was a pleasure to have you on. Thank you for giving us some of the science and your expertise on Prime and in natural health. And I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of you in the future.
Thanks, Steve. I appreciate that.